Next on the CW News at 10, shots fired on a college campus. 5 basketball players wounded, and tonight we know one of the victims is from South Florida. No place to call home. Families are forced out when roof repairs lead to a ceiling collapse. Firefighters are called out to battle a house fire. We'll show you why this quickly turned into a crime scene investigation. And joining forces, a preview of all your favorite shows now calling South Florida's CW home. CW News at 10 starts right now.
Live from the NBC6 studio and the Sun Sentinel newsroom, this is CW News at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Julia Yarbo, and welcome to the CW News at 10. It's time to say goodbye to the WB to make way for the all-new South Florida CW. We'll take a look at what the change means and all your favorite shows in just a couple of minutes. But first, we want to get you caught up on what's been a very busy day of news. Authorities in Pittsburgh are searching for a gunman who shot 5 Duquesne University basketball players. Tonight, we're learning one of those players once played for a Miami-Dade college. Amra Sohn has the details.
2 of the 5 Duquesne University basketball players who were shot early this morning were seriously injured, including Stuart Baldonado, who was a transfer from Miami-Dade College here. He was actually considered the school's best recruit. Right now, a manhunt is underway for the shooter in Pittsburgh. We are told the suspect is not a student at the Catholic University. Apparently, the players tried to calm the man down after some kind of incident at a dance on campus. And then police say they were shot as they walked away. Now, when 3 other players, including Baldonado, tried to help their teammates, they were shot as well.
As the dance ended, people were talking on Academic Walk. There was some exchange we don't understand verbally. And then the shooter produced a gun and began to fire into a group composed almost exclusively of our basketball team.
Baldonado and another teammate have been hospitalized tonight. In the meantime, extra police are patrolling the Duquesne University campus. And this frightening day in Pittsburgh coming on the heels of a deadly rampage in Montreal last week at a college there, where 1 woman was killed, 19 others injured. In downtown Miami, Amra Sohn, CW News at 10.
New tonight, firefighters responded to a call at this Hollywood home, but smoke was not the only thing they found inside. Ari Adler is live on the scene to explain. Ari?
Well, Julia, this house here behind us looks like any other house, but police say 2 bedrooms inside operation, and the whole thing almost went up in smoke. Neighbors saw smoke and called 911. When firefighters got here, they had quite a surprise waiting for them inside.
Probably in the area of a street value of $250,000 to $300,000 worth of marijuana.
Hollywood police carry out the harvest, 75 to 100 marijuana plants grown inside the home, discovered when firefighters busted through the door. So if not for the fire, it may not have been discovered?
That's probably correct. Again, because of the multitude of wires, illegally connected wires and exposed wires is basically what started the sparks.
So they were bad electricians, but they certainly had green thumbs. Neighbors tell us they almost never saw anyone in the house, and they're not pleased now that they know what was growing on behind closed doors.
I'm surprised, but not surprised.
So you're not shocked?
No, I'm not shocked.
But you're seeing these guys carry out these giant pot plants.
Yeah, that shocks me. I see it on the news everywhere else, but not right here in our little neighborhood.
It's pretty rough. We got kids that play out here outside, and it's just not cool. Not good for the neighborhood, you know.
Does it surprise you?
Yeah, very surprised, especially 3 doors away.
You see all the pot the cops are carrying out of here?
I saw about 40 plants come out of there. That's a lot.
What do you think when you see that?
It's crazy.
It appears to be at this point that they were illegally stealing some of the electricity to facilitate this operation.
And that is a common tactic, police say, because indoor pot farms use a tremendous amount of electricity, which is always a red flag to FP&L, which is how many of them are caught nowadays. Now police start their investigation by finding out who the homeowner is, finding out if there are renters, so they can try to track down who is operating this farm inside the home. We're live in Hollywood. Ari Adler, CW News at 10.
Dozens of families have no place to call home tonight after part of the roof collapses at a North Miami building. Tom Yamas is live on the scene with this developing story at 10. Tom?
Well, Julia, right now we're outside the Bell House in North Miami, and just behind me you can see North Miami police. They're about to leave, but they stayed late tonight to make sure nobody returned to their apartments. What happened here was that the roof was exposed yesterday, and after last night's rain, all that water came into the building, soaking several apartments. Fire officials got over here earlier today, and they said this building was just not safe. A dangerous ceiling collapse along with water leaks throughout this North Miami apartment building forced fire officials to shut off power and evacuate over 40 families that call the building home.
And I lost everything in the apartment.
This woman's roof caved in, soaking her apartment and ruining all her furniture.
And I called the manager. When I called the manager, he told me he's coming tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And then I don't have no choice. I called the police.
Fire officials say when they got to the building, they found an electrical hazard, a fire waiting to happen.
The guy next door to me, he has water in his electrical box.
The building, which is privately owned but part of a North Miami rental rehabilitation program, was undergoing roof repairs.
Their roofing company started the roof yesterday, but they failed to cover the roof up after they exposed it with plastic.
According to residents and the fire department, the owners of the building are housing the displaced residents in nearby hotels and covering the tab. But some tenants say that helping hand comes after months of landlord neglect.
I'm glad we're not on the streets, but it's not a good thing. Not at all. I'm really disgusted.
Now, the mayor and fire officials say the repairs will take 1 to 2 days, and that's how long those residents can stay in the hotels. Reporting live in North Miami for the CW News at 10, Tom Yamas. Back to you.
A North Miami community is banding together to find the man responsible for a string of sexual assaults. Last Wednesday, the unidentified man raped a 14-year-old girl after climbing through her bedroom window, then attempted to attack 2 other young girls in another home. If you have any information, you're asked to call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number, 305-471-TIPS. A mother and child are killed after a 4-car crash early this morning. It happened along I-95 northbound at Copans Road. Police say one driver lost control of her car, then in a chain reaction hit another car and caused 3 others to also crash. A mother and child in the 3rd car involved were ejected into a nearby canal. Both died at the scene. 3 others were taken to area hospitals. A titanic effort is now underway to move this giant ship. The vessel, carrying an estimated 30,000 metric tons of cargo, ran aground off Fort Lauderdale Beach Thursday. Crews began moving part of that cargo tonight. Environmentalists are also on scene to check to see if that ship has damaged coral reefs. Well, a big day, the home opener, and it wasn't pretty. The Finns battled the Bills at Dolphin Stadium, and not quite the outcome many Dolph fans expected. Here's Guy Rawlings with the details. Guy?
Julia, after the season opening loss to the Steelers, Nick Saban chastised the media for being too negative and too results-oriented. Well, after today's home opener, it might be getting a whole lot worse. The Dolphins were dominated by Buffalo and again struggling in the passing game. Dante Culpepper sacked 7. A late touchdown pass keeping Miami from getting shut out, but 16-6 the final score. The Finns start off the season 0-2. Now, the Bills have won 4 of the past 5 meetings with Miami. We'll hear more from the Dolphins, as well as an update on the Marlins and the wild card race later in sports. Julia?
All right, Guy, thanks. Well, the health alert remains in effect. Do not eat fresh spinach. The latest efforts to track and contain the nationwide E. coli outbreak. Mission completed. The crew of the Space Shuttle Atlantis packs up, undocks, and prepares to come home.
I just can't believe my baby Simon's getting married to that witch.
Plus, something old, something new. It's time to put the all-new South Florida CW on the map. And remember, for regional South Florida news throughout the day, go to sunsentinel.com.
CW South Florida, the best of WB and the best of UPN. Catch all new episodes of Everybody Hates Chris starting October 1st on the new CW South Florida.
Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. Happiness runs, happiness runs. Happiness
New Fruity Cheerios. With a touch of real fruit juice and 25% less sugar.
Happiness runs in the circular motion. Happiness runs.
What tastes good is good.
Happiness runs, happiness runs. Mambo Italiano.
For a limited time only, try Papa John's Sicilian Meats Pizza for just $11.99. That's a large Sicilian Meats Pizza, only $11.99. Loaded with spicy Italian sausage, pepperoni, Italian salami, and sliced linguiça. Papa John's Sicilian Meats Pizza, just $11.99. Call now or order online.
Taste the difference. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
These cows are on a mission to deliver Kraft American singles with double the calcium of many other American slices plus vitamin D. And that mild, creamy taste no kid can resist. Kraft singles, herds of calcium.
13 beautiful new girls on a new network. Who will be America's Next Top Model? Premieres this Wednesday at 8 on the new CW South Florida.
Federal health agents from the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, have stepped in to help investigate the E. coli outbreak tied to tainted spinach. Of the cases reported in 19 states, a 77-year-old woman in Wisconsin has died, and more than 100 have become sick with that bacteria. No cases have been reported here in Florida. In Cincinnati, 12-year-old Elena Dressman is finally recovering from her 7-day bout with a spinach-caused E. coli infection.
It's been very painful most of the days. It's gotten better, though.
Health officials say they are still not sure of the exact source of the contaminated produce, and for that reason, an emergency operations center has been set up in Atlanta to help state officials test for E. coli. Until the issue is resolved, advice to Americans remains the same. Do not eat fresh spinach or products with fresh spinach. Well, after a 6-day mission in space, Shuttle Atlantis is making its journey home. The crew undocked from the International Space Station this morning. Their departure makes room for a Russian capsule, which is set to launch tomorrow. On board, the world's first woman space tourist. Well, it came out of nowhere and took a life. Severe weather smashes through a Minnesota community. We'll take you there.
I miss you so much. Did you really just...
Plus, a little drama, a little comedy, we have it all. The new CW fall lineup. This is the CW News at 10, and we will be right back.
Laugh it up all week with friends. The Simpsons, Seinfeld, and Raymond. The laughs are on us all week long at CW South Florida.
People can be scared of a little salmon, but it's actually very easy to cook. How would you marinate this?
Some olive oil, garlic, salt.
It would really impress the in-laws.
I try and treat the customers like I like to be treated myself.
What is he doing?
He's tying up a standing rib roast, and you want it nicely marbled, just exactly the way you want it.
I'd be simple with the flavors.
I mean, you're the one cooking at home,
right.
but...
Pan seared on both sides, throw it in the broiler. Thank you.
Thank you.
People just pass by, and we're here to help.
So would you say you're helpful?
Yeah.
Helpfulness, always in stock at Publix.
You gotta love this place. Ashley Furniture Home Store, the fastest growing furniture retailer in America, is now open throughout South Florida. We're gonna love this place. Now you'll be able to purchase the #1 selling home furniture brand in America at true Ashley Direct prices. Plus, during our grand opening, you'll enjoy no interest until 2008 and next day delivery. This is one grand opening you can't afford to miss. Ashley Furniture Home Store. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. You're gonna love this place.
Whenever a hurricane threatens South Florida, the Sun Sentinel and sunsentinel.com are your hurricane headquarters. Get important safety and preparation tips in the paper. And go to sunsentinel.com for live updates on the storm's path and local developments. And now, get up-to-the-minute updates right on your PDA. South Florida's hurricane headquarters, in the paper, online, and now on your PDA. Sun Sentinel. How can we help you?
So, I'm on that roasted chicken Italiano diet.
I just started the turkey noodle diet. Beef and mushroom diet. You've got to try it.
You won't believe what you can eat while still watching your calories. Because 25 of your favorite Progresso soups are 100 calories or less per serving.
Chicken noodle. And it shows.
Here's something new, a reduced sodium soup that's delicious. It's what you'd expect from Progresso. 50% reduced sodium, 100% great taste.
You're watching CW News at 10.
Get ready for the fall show lineup with several premieres on South Florida CW, which will officially launch Wednesday. And we promise you there's something for everyone. Ready for something popular and outrageous? Ready for something new and fresh? Well, then you've come to the right place. South Florida's new CW. What is it? It's the first new television network to launch in 10 years, bringing the best of two of your favorites together, all on one channel. A mega merger announced in January, now finally ready to roll out. All the shows you know and love from WB and the UPN now will be found in just one place, the CW.
These Cycle 7 girls are loud.
Get ready, South Florida, because the CW is blasting off this week with supermodel Tyra Banks putting some of the country's most beautiful young women to the test in the hit runway program, America's Next Top Model.
I'm kind of the good girl, you know.
And this season, an extra reason to watch. One of South Florida's own is vying for CoverGirl stardom.
I moved to Homestead, Florida when I was 6. After Hurricane Andrew, my mom moved there to help out.
A special 2-hour America's Next Top Model premieres this Wednesday, September 20th. So you say you need some spice added to your Friday nights? We've got you covered as Friday Night SmackDown rolls out another outrageous season. All the wild characters and over-the-top moves you've grown to love will be coming at you just as hard and fast as before. Look for Friday Night SmackDown's premiere, Friday, September 22nd. The CW will still bring you the shows you've come to know from the WB. Gilmore Girls, One Tree Hill, Supernatural, and the wildly popular Smallville. Clark Kent returns with a whole new troupe of enemies when Smallville premieres Thursday, September 28th. From the UPN family, you won't want to miss your Sunday night comedy with Everybody Hates Chris, premiering October 1st. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith offer up the comedy All of Us and the series premiere of The Game, which is going to give us a humorous look into the lives of the wives and girlfriends of some NFL stars. It's definitely one to catch.
Some days parenting is easy,
I hate you.
and some days it isn't.
Another returning favorite, the longest-running family drama in TV history. Seventh Heaven premieres its 11th season next Monday night, the 25th.
Really just run away?
I didn't want to.
Did your dad really kill that girl?
Then imagine you're wrongly accused of a crime. You run from the law and take your entire family with you. That's the setup for the new drama Runaway, starring Donnie Wahlberg. Runaway premieres right after Seventh Heaven next Monday, September 25th. So whatever your taste, the CW has you covered. And remember, all the fun, all the action, all the new shows kick off Wednesday night with a special 2-hour premiere of America's Next Top Model. We'll look for you right here on the all-new CW. Well, we saw lots of rain last week. What's in store for us this coming week? John Gerard here now with a look.
Thanks, Julia. Our first official look at the weather here on the brand new South Florida CW. Excited to be a part of it. And I've got some good news for most of the upcoming week. First of all, here's the latest look at Titan radar, and we're in the clear pretty much across most of Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County. It's when you head down toward the Keys, you folks around Key West to Marathon have some pretty heavy showers crossing the overseas highway from southeast to northwest. So you'll perhaps hear a rumble of thunder and get a few quick downpours in the next 45 minutes to an hour or so. So watch out for that across the extreme lower Keys. Take a look at some of this weather video from earlier today, and this was a big story coming out of Minnesota earlier today. The Rogers, Minnesota police chief says as many as 300 homes have been significantly damaged there. 7 people hurt, 2 remain hospitalized tonight. Police say the storm just came out of nowhere, slammed the town about 26 miles northwest of Minneapolis. Now, some blocks there are devastated, others hardly touched. Snapped trees, crumbled vehicles, and lots of damage to shingles and debris has littered the yards there. At one point, power was cut off to 10,000 customers. National Weather Service, they are investigating to see if a tornado is what caused that devastation. Could have been a downburst, but it was most likely a tornado. All right, 89 and 77 were the numbers here today. 89 and 76 are the normals for this time of the year. Dry air has invaded South Florida, and we are certainly welcoming it with open arms. A little bit of moisture on Florida's west coast, but this is the back edge of a trough that took about a week to go all the way through. Now that it is all the way through, the sea breeze kicked in today, keeping most of the heavy stuff out to our west. The current map shows high pressure to the north over the Carolinas. Will get us some nice weather tomorrow. Then a cold front out across the high plains is going to be the next weather maker here. That'll get in here sometime along about Tuesday or Wednesday. Here's my extended forecast as we take a look at the week ahead. Back to work and back to school tomorrow. A couple of isolated showers, highs of 91. We'll increase the rain chance to 30% Tuesday, 50% on Wednesday. Then a front goes through and it gets nice and sunny and nice and dry Thursday and Friday. Have a great week ahead.
Professional sports teams are giving their merchandise a makeover to appeal to female sports fans. In fact, at the Dolphins home opener today, female fans got a peek at a whole new line of apparel designed especially for them. New tonight from the Sun Sentinel reporter Raylan Story gives us a look.
The sea of fans decked out in aqua and orange may soon turn a little rosier.
Pink is the new influence.
Dolphins tees and tanks are now done up in pink, sporting slogans like Dolphins Chick. The silhouettes are slimmed down, the style stepped up, all to flatter the female figure.
The trend has gone to creating bodies and colors and that are specifically designed for the female buyer and not to get away from buying big sloppy nightgown jerseys.
The Dolphins join a growing number of teams creating more appealing apparel for female fans. Research shows women now make up more than 40% of the fan base for professional sports.
And we believe it's an untapped market.
From purses studded with Swarovski crystals to aqua bikinis and trendy tracksuits, the team says it's giving customers what they want.
They want things that are more trendy and more fashionable. And
female-friendly team merchandise isn't just available at the stadium and sporting goods stores. It's also popping up in places like Publix, displayed right alongside those old standby logo tees. Some items from the new line have already sold out, and women we talk to like the new look.
I like the hat. That's cute and very feminine. It would actually fit me too.
I like it. I think it's great that they finally have come out with colors, nice soft colors.
But while fans may be pretty in pink, it's not a color you'll see down on the field anytime soon.
I can dare to say that's probably not going to happen.
From the Sun Sentinel, Raylan Story, CW News at 10.
And stay with us. Sports is up next.
Tonight's weather report has been brought to you by Sunshine Pages.
I'm Jennifer Murphy. I love business and I'm always ready for a new challenge, even going head-to-head with Mr. Trump in the boardroom. But my favorite challenge has been helping businesses succeed through advertising in the Yellow Pages. Independent Yellow Pages publishers provide advertisers with great products and huge returns on their investments.
The Sunshine Pages, your community phone book, can help your business succeed. Find out how. Call 1-800-259-9835.
This fall, a brand new season on a brand new network. The new CW. Yeah! Your favorite shows.
You're nuts.
Plus hot new shows. Together at last.
Ta-da!
Get ready for more laughs, more drama.
This friendship is over.
More action. Get ready for the new CW fall season. And speaking of new season, go see Open Season from Sony Pictures.
It's open season!
In theaters September 29th.
This is gonna be great!
What are you doing?
Getting ready for my test.
A test? What subject?
Cholesterol.
Are you nervous?
Well, last time I didn't do so great.
You?
Yeah, but I'm getting extra help.
Cheerios is the only leading cold cereal proven to lower cholesterol.
Grandpa, I hope you score 100 on your test.
Well, I'm shooting for something like 190.
Well, it's easy to get over a loss as long as you can get a win. The Dolphins have had 10 days to stew over their opener in Pittsburgh, 10 days to prepare for today's home opener against division rival Buffalo. Dante Culpepper making his regular season home debut, but probably hoping to forget this one. First quarter, Culpepper chased the ball, knocked out of his hand. Luckily for Fins, Vernon Carey pounced on it. Miami recovers. Down 3-0 in the second quarter. Dante and the Fins driving, but again, Culpepper goes down. Nobody picks up the blitz, loss of 13. That makes Orlando Mari's job a little harder. From 55 out, has the leg, but not the accuracy. Wide right, stays 3-0. End of the half, 14th play of the drive. Culpepper from the 14 rolls out, makes a poor decision. Picked off by Angelo Crowell. Kills another scoring chance, 3-0 Bills at the break. Second half, Buffalo on the move. J.P. Lossman heaves it deep for Lee Evans, and he can't make the catch because Will Allen interferes with him. That's a flag. First and goal from the 1. That's when Lossman hits Josh Reed for the score. Buffalo surprising Miami up 10-zip. More miscues, down 13-0. Donnie Jones punting late in the third, blocked, eventually picked up by the Bills. They set up shop inside the Finns' 20. Buffalo adds another field goal. The Finns' offense unable to come back. Culpepper does throw a late touchdown to Chris Chambers, but not nearly enough. Miami gets shocked 16-6. Culpepper sacked 7 times. Miami starts the season 0-2.
It's really not about how you start the game, it's how you finish the game, and it's how you can overcome adversity. And right now, starting out 0-2, we're in an adverse time as a team, and we got to step up and just stop, doing the things that we're doing to put us in the position we're in.
We got to quit thinking about all the crap people are saying about us and go play. We haven't played good enough to win the game yet. So until we do, we'll keep losing games.
Baseball now, the rubber match between the Marlins and Braves. Tim Hudson, a perfect 4-0 against the Fish and pitching a solid game today, though the Braves bullpen was not. In the 8th, Miguel Olivo, 2-run shot to center, ties the game at 3. 9 frames not enough, we go to the 10th. Hanley Ramirez doubles to left with 2 on. Both runners score. Marlins go up 5-3. The Fish led 7-3 into the bottom of the frame. Then they collapse, culminating with this. Marcus Giles hit to left. Goes right through Josh Willingham's legs. That's your ball game. Braves take it 8-7. And with the loss, Florida falls to 4 games behind the Pods for the NL wild card. Canes coach Larry Coker was already on the hot seat, but yesterday's Louisville loss adds fuel to the fire. Again, Miami could not keep their offense on the field and, more importantly, could not score. In the meantime, their defense got lit up by the Cardinals. Quarterback Kyle Wright sacked 4 times, equally frustrated on and off the field.
If guys thought that we were going to be able to come up here and win a game based off of that we're Miami, they were wrong. Obviously Nate Harris's quote was right. You can't go out and win games based off of where you're from or what school you are, because any given day anybody can be beat, and that's what happened today, and we didn't deserve to win.
Miami falls out of the AP Top 25 for the first time since 1999. Auburn moves up to 2. The Gators crack the top 5, while Florida State plummets to 18th. That's a look at sports. I'm Guy Rawlings. Back after this.
CW South Florida, the best of WB and the best of UPN. Catch all new episodes of SmackDown. Premieres Friday at 8 on the new CW South Florida.
Where are you now, Daddy?
I'm in Tokyo this time.
Is Paris far away?
Pretty far away.
Oh.
Buenos Aires. Do you know where Spain is?
It's right under France.
That's right.
When are you coming home?
I'll be home real soon.
I love you, Daddy.
And where are we flying to today?
We're having a business meeting in London.
Life can take you almost anywhere, and so can we. We know why you fly. We're American Airlines.
If you're shopping for a new leather sofa, City Furniture is the ultimate choice. A great-looking sofa is just $5.99. City Furniture has a spectacular selection of styles, colors, and brand names, all in stock. Plus, City Furniture now offers same-day delivery, 7 days a week, and no payments for 1 full year.
Hey, buddy, you with the fish. Do you and your employees have health coverage? No? Why not? Especially now that you can get plans that cost 50% less. It's Blue Options for small businesses. You've got a unique company, right? So just pick from any of our lower cost plans. There's not a bad one in the bunch. Ooh, sprinkles. In Florida, we got small businesses covered. So go ahead, call your local agent or dial 1-866-642-BLUE. It's lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Blue Options from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida.
Whoa. Chocolate Yoplait. This is like Zen wrapped in karma, dipped in chocolate. Good.
Getting a foot massage while shoe shopping.
For chocolate-covered heels. Good.
Of course.
Yoplay's oh-so-indulgent chocolate mousse whips. It is so good.
This is like dating a masseuse good.
In the fight against breast cancer, every lid matters.
And that is going to do it for us here on the CW News at 10. We hope to see you back here tomorrow night at 10. Thanks so much for having us in. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.